we are at the nexus of taking AI into production. It is at the first few steps, you might almost call it baby steps, where AI products built on AI algorithms are actually going into production into the field. So when you look at the whole ML ops area, you would think of it as ML that's model centric ops plus data ops. And in this phase of production, data, the highest quality data, is perhaps the most important part of making AI production successful.
The most exciting stuff in LiDAR now is that it's in production. The sensors from Argo, from Waymo, from Velodyne, Luminar, Ava, IBO, Valeo, etc. I don't want to take sides. We like all the LiDAR companies, and they're all doing a great job. But the LiDARs are real, and the cost or the efficiency, the economies of scale are coming together to bring the cost down, and the threshold of quality is being met. So we've seen like Luminar and Volvo, they're being deployed. We've seen like Plus AI using Ava that was announced recently, and obviously there's a lot of Velodyne deployments across all types of use cases, not just in automotive, but in construction, in mining, in agriculture, and so on. And we know like companies like Quanergy are focusing on security and observation for malls and airports and things like that. So, and we've worked with all of these types of LiDARs. The different technologies within each LiDAR segment are also getting specialized. So we know for trucking, for example, you care about longer range. So you want to see much farther ahead than urban level 4 type deployments. We know like in agriculture use cases, maybe short range is all you care about, but you want to have a very accurate, like what are the apples on the tree, versus the leaves, and you want to avoid the big rocks, and maybe one LiDAR is more than enough for that use case. You don't need 4 or 5 LiDARs like what you do in a level 4 autonomous vehicle.
As far as trends, let me kind of just continue elaborating on where NLP is today, right? If we look at the advances in NLP over the last few years, there have been some really exciting developments, perhaps most notably OpenAI's GPT-3, right? And their ability to just really start mimicking humans in generating this snippets of English language. So I think there's a lot of hype and excitement around where this technology could take us as a society. What we've noticed is that perhaps of all the branches of AI, NLP is one of the most mature and directly applicable. And there were some obvious use cases when we were starting out. There's things like the ability to handle customer support, improve upon chatbots, right? These were very clear verticals that we wanted to go after. But as we learned more, it turns out there's applications in the legal industry, in healthcare, in financial. There were a number of nonprofit organizations using us to label COVID-19 research and be able to just make sense of all the abundance of research that was coming out. People trying to download kind of restaurant menus and identifying, hey, this is a soup, this is a salad, this is a soup and salad combo. We were kind of astounded by the creativity and the ways in which NLP could be produced.
I would say the next major change is connected with 2 things. The first one is the transition to production. And that transition comes with a transition from batch processing, where both of us, right, are getting like batches of data and expected to return results, to a continuous processing or stream processing. Right. This is a major paradigm kind of engineering where it's not about creating an iteration of sometimes months of learning, but the iteration of learning goes for weeks or days even, right? And if we're really, really efficient and the AI team on the other side is really efficient, you can even go to hours, probably with the advancement in the coming 2 to 3 years, the advancement of processing power, the advancement of the neural network themselves, really efficient systems will be able to learn from humans, with hours latency. Not saying real time, but with hours latency, which is really, really fast. Today it takes months.